Hello, friends. Namaste. Good morning or good evening, everyone. Um, First of all, I would like to say Happy New Year. It's been a long time we have done this sessions. We have took a break off to enjoy ourselves. So you all know I'm the host for this session. So with divine blessings of Dr. Brahmashi Subhash Patriji and Swarnamala Patriji, let us start our today's session. So I would like you to welcome back to the Divine Breath YouTube channel, PSSM Australia, Initiative of Pyramid Spiritual Society Movement. Please do subscribe the Divine Breath YouTube channel. So we began our journey uh, reading this book called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy from a long time, like from previous year. So with our very own pyramid master, Sohana Dodle from California, USA. So with that, I'll hand it over to Sohana. Sohana, over to you. You're on mute, Sohana. Well, let me just make you.
Got it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, go ahead. Sohana.
Oh, thanks, Lavanya, and thank you, everyone. Especially Happy New Year. And so let us start. And this is part 3. So this part 3 is all about your subconscious mind and the wonders of sleep. Like how beautiful it is to sleep, and what do we gain out of sleep, and why do we really have to sleep? Have you ever thought of something that why would a person sleep? Like what's happening while you're sleeping? It's just that we go to bed, and if we are tired, we'll sleep as soon as possible in the cozy mode. And if not, we are not tired, and if body body didn't get enough enough workout, or something like that. If your body is not tired, what you do is we keep thinking and get lost into thoughts, or we'll watch a movie, we'll do many different activities. And if you're not sleepy, all I do is scroll my phone out of nowhere. Just keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that. I don't know when would I sleep. That's what we usually do. And if I really did work, if I really, these days it's all work from home for most of the people. So if it's work from home, what do we do all the day? We just keep we'll do our regular stuff, dealing with kids, dealing with ourselves, making our home and everything. And I think it's just like on and off on a day. And the rest of the day, it's like what we do is just sit in front of the laptops, or meanwhile on the back end there is a TV going on 24/7. And on the other hand, we'll have a phone. That's what we do. So there is no much physical activity to our body. So that time, what happens is, usually if you're tired also, you don't get to sleep so easily. So it's like, when your mind or when your brain is enough tired, it will not sleep. When your body is tired, you will go to sleep so fast. So this is the basic thing that we everybody know. But the beautiful question I really loved in this book is, why do we sleep? Like, why do we sleep? There are many authors and there are many gurus that I've heard that they have been telling that sleeping is half dead. Like, oh my god, you're half dead, then how are you again getting alive the next morning? I mean, once dead is dead, then how are you even getting alive? Then what's happening? We snore and we don't know, like, where are we going, what is happening? But this author have given a very beautiful answer to that question. Sleeping is not something when your body gets tired or your body needs to relax, but every day, every person, it's like a sleeping is a universal rule or a universal law. Who doesn't sleep? Maybe you might not sleep this day or tomorrow, but end of the day sometime you'll go to bed. when that's happening, like it's a universal rule. Every person, not only human or mankind, for the vegetables or for the plants or for animals, every creature needs sleep, the relaxation mode. So sleep, like why do we have to sleep? Not just for relaxation. An author says here, every person, it's a universal law, every person gets to sleep only to understand that there is some other world other than this earth, or other than this physical world that where we are living. So while we sleep, we are going somewhere we don't know. Our body is here, but mind is not here. So mind is not here, that doesn't mean your mind is traveling out of your body. There is many worlds, I mean, there are many worlds, there are many different dimensions just within us. So earth is our self-reflection, this planet is our self-reflection, this universe is our self-reflection, all the planets, different universes, everything is self-reflection. So whatever is happening, every time we are traveling inwards. So sleep is a most beautiful thing that reminds you every day that you have another world other than this. So this is what that is making this chapter very interesting. And in fact, this is a very small chapter, but it has many beautiful things to see. So like as usual, I made a ppt, but this time I didn't get time to make it look beautiful. So but I made sure I covered all the points. So okay, so your subconscious mind and wonders of sleep, the power of subconscious mind. Okay, and I really feel this is a bible which covers all the concepts from all the books. So yeah, if you're worried, if you're worried, you will not wake up on time, suggest your subconscious mind prior to sleep the exact time you wish to arise, and it will awaken you, and it needs no clock. Do the same thing with all the problems. There is nothing too hard for you, for your subconscious mind. So okay, so this statement is something very common in our daily lives, right? Sometimes what I do is, I am so bad at using alarms, like so bad, because I don't want that some different noise to get into my ears and wake me up, because I mean, like, I want to wake up so beautiful and so pleasant, like, I had a good sleep, and I don't want somebody to come push me or like that. And I even feel alarm. And if you meditate so much, I mean, if you really meditate, or if you're really into the spiritual process, all you love is lots of silence. You will enjoy the silence, you will see the beauty of silence. So for me, I really like everything to be silent. I mean, I like to shout. I shout, and I'm a very talkative person. I shout on people, I talk so much, I talk very loud, I do all of this. But for me, I need lots of silence. I never use alarm. I never use, unless and until, like, I have an exam, or I have something that I cannot skip it, maybe on spare, I'm gonna just keep an alarm. I'll do that. Or else I will never do that. I somehow know that I'm trained like that. I sleep, and if I get an idea before sleeping, okay, when do I have to wake up tomorrow? If I have some work, then I'll be like, when do I have to wake up tomorrow? Okay, so maybe 7 o'clock. Okay, I'll wake up at 7 o'clock. Like, luckily, I mean, not luckily, it's just that that's the way how your subconscious mind works. So the very next day morning, what happens is, I'll wake up at 6:40, like in between that. And this is what I have actually learned from my mom. In those days, they never had alarms or something like that. I mean, if they had alarms also, they were not affordable to have one alarm for every person, and or in every room. So my mom was like, she used to do different kinds of puja when she was, when she was in her degree or that kind of stage. Then she wants to wake up at 4 o'clock. So every day, what happened? She used to wake up at 4 o'clock and just go fresh up, and she used to do Gayatri Puja. Okay, she used to chant Gayatri Mantra for 1 or 2 times, and she was a huge Sai Baba's bhakt. Every day she used to wake up at 4 o'clock, and sometimes when she misses that, her father used to come. I mean, my grandfather, he used to come and wake her up. One day, she thought somebody woke her. She woke at 4, like as usual, and she started doing her puja. Then she realized, I mean, she thought her father woke up. After everything, like when she got ready and going to the college, she was walking on the road, and suddenly she realized, oh my god, my dad is not here. He is in Warangal. Who woke me up? So it's just like that. Your subconscious mind is very powerful. See, the last statement, there is nothing too hard for your subconscious mind. Nothing too hard. There was a great spiritual master. Actually, I think she went into Mahaparinirvana. I mean, like last year or last before year. Her name is Manikeshwari Mata, I guess. I think if you are from Telugu states, you would have known her. She lived somewhere near Kamareddy, a place called Kamareddy. And the woman, somehow I just got to know her, and she had a very huge following, and she's a very great spiritual master. She used to, what was her job? She used to just gaze cows, take cows to the gazing. So every day she used to help her mom. So when she was doing that, she used to take the cows into the forest and leave the cows, and they used to go, eat by themselves. And she used to get onto the tree, on the branches of the tree, and she used to sit there and meditate. Nobody taught her meditation. She just kept on what she did was just closing her eyes and sitting, and she really liked that. She started exploring herself, like everything. And what she did yesterday, when I was reading this book, and I was at my friend's place, and my friend questioned me. When I saw this point, I really got her in my mind, and we were discussing that point. Then what she did, Manikeshwari Mata, there is a very small room for her. She lives in a very small room, and there is a temple next to her room, and a big place, open place for her followers to come. They do lots of events, like our Dhyana Mahachakras and all. Like, how do we do meets? Even they do lots of meets. So what she did, she used to ask her assistant or person next to her. She used to ask him to lock the door when she is inside. From, like, she was asking him to lock the door from outside in the night. Then the person locked the door and slept next to the door. By the morning when he woke up, she came out of the room with not opening anything, no doors, no windows. In that was the most miraculous story that everybody knew. And that's how everybody saw her power. So it's just that nothing is impossible to your subconscious mind. Okay, there is another story. You might now have a question: how did the body go outside? Okay, when you are so aligned with your mind or your subconscious mind into that, if you are sent to that state, your body will have no mass, so it can pass through objects. So this is a completely another theory and a very long story. So everything is possible to your subconscious mind. And the second thing is, in the previous chapters, we have been hearing, or we have been reading or listening, that the author have been telling us all these planets and all this, this srishti, this creation, everything is just working with our subconscious mind. Every human being has a mind, so obviously they will have a subconscious mind. So when they have a subconscious mind, you know in this world, everybody says is good things. What they say is, you need to do good thing. If you do this is a good thing. If you do this is a bad thing. So this is a good thing, this is a bad thing. And most of the time we consider, if we do punya, or if we do good deeds, we will have a good life. And the same comes to us. We do good and good comes to us. So that's a basic law. That's law of causality. But what is punya? Like, why do we have to do good? What, I mean, that's okay, let's keep the statement aside for some time. If you do good, that you will get good. But why good? It's just because punya is nothing but the positive energy you are releasing for this creation. So everything starts from your mind. And what's pushing your mind? See, there is a car, and there's a driver in the car, right? So your car is your body, and the driver is your mind. Then who is the subconscious mind? And the gas, the fuel in the car is your subconscious mind. So it boosts up, and it can help you go ahead. It provides you everything where you want to drive. So what your mind does, your mind is all about logical, right? So if the driver is the mind, then your mind knows which way to go, which direction to go. If you want to go to a Walmart, or if you want to go to a grocery store, you know the direction, right? So when you know the direction, and you need some energy, right? So that's what your fuel or gas is. So your subconscious mind is fuel, and the driver is your mind, and the body is the car. So everything is possible for your subconscious mind. So that's what punya means. Punya is all about releasing the positive energy into this world or into this creation, and that's how this creation is running, and that's how this creation is going ahead. See, I'll tell you a very simple thing. This is all COVID era, right? Completely. Like since I think 2 years, 3 years, still we have been through this. It's just that one negative thought released out of from one mind had screwed up everything. You know, for no reason, thousands and lakhs of people had to leave their bodies just because of that. Abruptly. See, it's a good thing. I mean, it's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. I mean, they have decided that, they have done that. That's okay. But we are not looking into, how did they take it? But we got to just look into that. See, the person, whatever XYZ country had, came out of with a bad idea, screwed up everything. That's bad it is. And we might not attempt that huge crimes, but we might do the crimes that what are we up to the daily basis, or it's just based on our aggression or our mind state. Why people even do bad things, or why people even just think of bad thoughts? It's just because when they are completely unaware of something that they have within them. Most of the So yesterday, when this topic came, I was discussing it with my friend. So so um my friend asked me a question, saying that, how would it really affect good or bad? I mean, like, when I was doing this, my friends are like, they just want to question me, because obviously, if, I am just 23-year-old, and I am like, I don't force my friends, like, you gotta sit, meditate, or you gotta read books. I don't do that. I never do that. It's just that they always say that, why are you so lucky? Why things turn out so good for you? And that's how people should, you should be an example, or you should show, I mean, you should live your life like that. And, you know, see, if we see Bill Gates, or if we see Steve Jobs, what do we think? Oh my God, what a life. What a successful person. I got to live a life like him. That's all we think of, right? And when we do miraculous things, I always used to, before Patriji, my whole motto was to just live like Osho. And I was so had that excitement, curiosity, that how can a philosopher have 100 Rolls Royce? Like, how did he get 100 Rolls Royce? And in this country, Oregon, there's a state called Oregon. There's a place called Rajneeshpuram, and they have 99 Rolls Royce, and one Rolls Royce is in Mumbai. They took it for portraying it there. And I was always so curious, like, how? So it's just that you got to be so nice, and you got to work with yourself, within yourself, show your powers, live with your powers. And always realize that there is something called subconscious mind within you, always with you. Subconscious mind has no other thing or no other work other than supporting you. When you have it, feed it good, use it good. When you are doing good, it's not only doing good for yourself, you're doing good for everybody. So always do good things for yourself. If you're doing bad, you're not only doing bad, you're doing bad for everyone. So your subconscious mind always, okay, this first step, this first point says that there is something called subconscious mind within you, and which will help you exactly to do all your things. And here sleeping is one of the example. When you sleep, and that's when, when you want to wake up, you can just tell it to your subconscious mind, oh God, I need to wake up at this time. So, will you wake me up at that time? So talk to your subconscious mind and ask it. When you're talking to your subconscious mind, always be with no thoughts. Never be with thoughts. If you're with lots of thoughts, you're giving confused signals to your subconscious mind. So give it straight one point of what you actually want. Tell it that I need to see right now. There are many points that what you can talk to your subconscious mind, we'll see in the further slides. But in this slide, it's important that whenever you want to wake up early in the morning, before you go to your when you go to your bed, before you get into sleep, and talk to your subconscious mind and tell it that I want to wake up at this time, wake me, or else I'm gonna lose my day. So that's how it is. And most of the time what I do is, I really don't like to wake up early in the morning. So I don't tell anything to my subconscious mind unless and until I have something. So your subconscious, okay, so this is the most beautiful thing that I like. And this is something that I have figured it on my own. And then I was so surprised to see this point in this book. I was always thinking, while we if you have been through my guided meditations, any of my previous guided meditations, you would have understood that I had given these affirmations many a times, saying that when you're sleeping, only you're sleeping, but the rest all, everything is working within you. You're breathing, your eyes are working, your nose is working, your mouth is working, ears are working. All the regular functionalities are happening within your body. And especially your subconscious mind never sleeps. Never sleeps. See, every time when we meditate, I'll give this affirmation, if you've heard, saying that be thankful to your breath, which is working consistently 24/7 with no break. Exactly. So your subconscious mind never sleeps. So it is always on the job. It controls all your vital functions. Forgive yourself. Okay. Till here it's one point. And the other point is, the first point is, subconscious mind never sleeps. And it's always on the job. It's never tired. And it controls all the vital function. So the second point is very, 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 very important. Okay. Forgive yourself and forgive everyone else before you go to sleep. And healing will take place much more rapidly. I'll tell you this example of myself. Um, I just observe this. Before meditation or before my spiritual life, if I just get angry, I used to carry my anger towards many things. Whoever comes across my way, I used to show enough anger. Somewhere something happened, it's been past 2 hours, 3 hours, I used to still do many blunders in that. In this situation, I don't say that I don't have anger, and I don't say that I will not get angry. Now also, I will be angry sometimes, just for 2 minutes, only 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, I'll be like, why am I being angry? If you start reading your thoughts, if you start understanding your thoughts, you will understand, what are you up to? Are you being angry? Are you being happy? Are you being relaxed, peaceful? What? It's okay, you know how to live. And it's also okay other people don't know how to live. See, what if one car goes exactly on the road following every rules, and what if the other cars just go however they want? That cannot make a safe drive, or that cannot make a perfect drive. So it's always like that. Okay, you live perfect, but things happen to me, but that's okay. You know how to live, you have the secret. They will also eventually know, but give them that time. You took your time, right, to be here, to come here, to be at this point. So obviously give other people some time. Eventually they'll be. I have observed this many times in my life. I am much um how do I say, stubborn, angry, with all the negative qualities what a person shouldn't have. I am that, okay. So what I do was, if somebody says against to my words, or somebody says that, if I want to do something, somebody stops and no, don't do that. Okay, yesterday this happened. I was driving, and it was a heavy traffic, and it was on a freeway. And my friend said, no, you're not driving, let's exchange. You come here and I'll be driving. Then I said, no, I'll drive. And he said, I mean, since this COVID time, and I had little fatigued body. So, I mean, getting tired so easily sometimes. And he said, it's already, you had a long day. You're not driving. Let's exchange seats. And I said, no, I'm driving. Then what happened? Somehow I just lost. I mean, somehow I just got lost, and it was huge traffic. And I just changed the lane, and it was almost so close to a big truck. He started shouting, and he said, stop the car right away, take an exit, and you're not driving. And I was like, why? Even you make mistakes on road, and I make mistakes on road, and I didn't make a huge one. Then he started shouting at me like, this is all safety. Then I was like, I was just about to shout at him, and I was like, why am I doing this? I just stopped, and I was like being silent. Within a second, the other person was like, that's okay. After next exit, he again stopped the car, and he gave me the car and said, okay, drive it. It's like that, okay? Whatever you're doing is your self-reflection. If you don't forgive other people, it's eventually that you're not forgiving yourself. So whatever situation it is, you forgive yourself, then automatically you would like to forgive other people. Whatever quality you want to inculcate within yourself, do it on yourself first. Then you can easily do it on other people. If you don't know how to do it on yourself, you cannot do it on other people. So first forgive yourself for whatever it is. I was like, that's okay, that's a mistake, but the other person was scared, and I was like, okay, okay, shout how much ever you want. And I was like, okay, okay, okay. Just within 2 minutes, okay, again he stopped the car, and he was like, okay, drive. This is what I do all the time. If I'm in anger, I can see the situation is going overboard, and it's like shouting, fighting, and etc. 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 But if I'm silent, like out of nowhere, I'll be like, okay, cool. And I'll be like, okay, cool. And the whole situation completely changes. Like completely. And it's just that everything comes from forgiving. We have heard many words like acceptance, surrendering, understanding. All of these together is forgiving. If you can do all of this at a time, and that's just forgiving. Without acceptance, you cannot forgive. Without surrendering, you cannot forgive. Without understanding, you cannot forgive. Without letting go, you cannot forgive. If you do all of this, that's forgiving. Okay, so forgive yourself and everyone else before you go to sleep, and healing will take place much more rapidly. For this, what would we go through many situations in life, many situations, sometimes positive, sometimes negatives, and lot pettier situations. And for me, I have been through so much, and nobody knows that what I've been through. Nobody knows. And I be normal and I be very friendly to people, fun loving, and I do all of this. And out of nowhere, my friends, we went to a beach, and we wanted to stay there for some time or do campaigning there. So they started campfire and we all sat, and somehow they started a conversation saying like, uh, compassionate circle. So they were like, telling, I have been through that, I have been through this, and the other person that I have been through that, been through this. And I was like, simply listening to the stories. Okay, 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 okay. And I could see I have been through more than 1,000 times of that, more than. And I almost used to question myself, how can I forgive if I am into this deep shit? How? How was it even possible? Luckily, somehow, I don't know, I keep track on PMC India continuously. I keep track on that. So whenever I find time, I just open PMC and see like what are they up to and what are they doing. So I saw a message from sir saying that in Telugu, he said that I'll tell it in English. So he said that if you are in this process of enlightenment, you will go through the hell of life, like more than beyond. And that's how you refine your soul. That's how your soul refinement happens. Like a snake, refining, changing its skin, refining, changing its skin, and end of the day, you become the most beautiful person by heart, inside and out. So forgiving is the most biggest thing, hardest thing, right? It's hard. We cannot forgive. But once if you do that, once if you see the power of forgiving, you will love to forgive. You will be the bigger person. You will be the mother figure everywhere. Mother forgives, right? She forgives her child. Never, it's like never she holds that or this on her kid. Never. Just the way you gotta be mother everywhere to everything. Forgiving. Learn forgiving from your mother. She will tell you how to forgive. Learn acceptance from your father. Surrendering. Being a big person, being the head of the family, going out, doing many things, comes back to home, listens to whatever daughter says, listens to whatever wife says, listens to whatever son says. We can learn all of this just next to people around us. Every person, if you keenly observe, if you understand them, try to understand them, they will have one or the other positive thing within them. At least one positive quality. You should start inculcating such things. Day by day, that will become your life, that will become your lifestyle. Initially, I used to just only find out, this person is creepy, this person is stingy. That's how I used to be. Oh, this person is not okay, not nice. And now other people next to me say, oh, this person is not nice. And I'll be like, no, see, that person is so kind, being nice to people. Or I say, this person is smart, very strategic, smart with brain. That's how I started looking into people. Okay, every person has one or the good thing. And this, for this, if you really want such things to happen, start looking into many different masters. Look into their beauty, look into their success, look into their power, with what beautiful things that they can do. And out of all, forgiving is the first thing. Without forgiving, you cannot step onto the other thing or new thing. So forgive yourself and forgive everybody before sleep so that you can have a very good morning next day. Guidance is given. Guidance is given you while you are asleep. Sometimes in a dream. The healing currents are also released. In the morning, you feel refreshed and rejuvenated. This is so true. In the sleep, you will have lots of guidance going on. if you have heard or if you have seen videos in PMC India, sorry, so there are many videos by Balakrishna sir and Ramachari sir saying that astral surgery guided meditation. So in the sleep, what is happening is astral surgery. Your soul has been hurt with many things, lots of anger, lots of jealous, lots of pity things. It has been hurt. It got to heal. Then who is the doctor and who is going to heal it? That's how astral surgery would help you heal your soul. So there are many masters, and it's all in your thoughts. Okay, if you want, if you give, or if you desire somebody to come and help you, there are masters that can come and help you. If you want it to be healed naturally with natural things, it can heal naturally. If you want to heal it with your cosmic energy, it can happen. If you want somebody else's cosmic energy, that can also happen. Anything, but the guidance is always there. Okay, about this guidance, if you really want, uh, you can read this book, Creator Series. In that, you will understand how, what kind of guidance we actually gain from sleep, or gain from the other worlds, and how a master can come and help us, and how other people can help us. I'll tell you one of the greatest example. I was always trying to know. I was trying this past life thing, because I was like, okay, I know there are past lives, and I was like, okay, past is done. Maybe the lessons are with me automatically, with my subconscious mind. And why would I want to know that what's my identity, or who was I in the past? So I really didn't want to know. But sometime I think I was just looking into Leonard or videos, and I felt like, okay, maybe let's try how past life, because all my spiritual journey, my individual spiritual journey, started with past life sessions, past life regressions, or past life sessions. There was a great spiritual master from QLU, Arpata madam, and she was the one who made me do past life or past life regression when I was in intermediate, I mean in the 11th standard, 12th standard. And that's how I really she was a very good teacher, very very good teacher. She loved me so much, and she used to teach all of that to me. I was doing it, but I never got I saw my past always blank, like nothing, like I didn't gain any experiences. But one day I was so serious this time. Somehow I got a hit and know who was I, at least one life. Maybe I just want to know that did I had a life, or this is my first life, or like what is happening. I did that. I did meditation, meditation, meditation. Nothing happened. And what happens for me is, if I do meditation for much longer time, I'll go into sleep. Like I just sleep. That's it, happily. And I did meditation and I slept, and I saw Patriji. Somewhere he was sitting on a that couch, and there are a couple of people in a room sitting down in front of him, and he was like, okay, let's all meditate. And he made everybody to meditate for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I just saw something. In my sleep, I was meditating. In my meditation, I saw my past life. So that my past life was, I was always so curious to know why am I so Buddha's fan, why I really like his stories, why I really like his wife's stories, why I really like Buddha things. Then that's when I realized I was a female monk in one of my life, and that's how I even saw my name there and how I was. And I mean, this is how we get things in sleep. So there is a story about my past, but yeah. So I was a monk, and female monk. I had a lot of fascination towards female monks, like lot. I mean, it's not like, see, if you want to become a monk, you don't have to completely go and do that. You can be sattvic life in daily life. That's the most beautiful thing that you can do. You don't have to wear all the robes and everything, but in whatever things or whichever things you are, you can do that. So that's how guidance would really get to you while you're asleep. Many things. Half of my life I have been earned, or the good things that I have been into is just the ideas that I get in my sleep or before I go to bed, because that's when we actually think about ourselves with nothing at all. So yes, naturally, physically, we know that the next morning we feel refreshed and rejuvenated. When troubled by the vexations and strife of the day, still the wheels of your mind and think about the wisdom and the intelligence lodged in your subconscious mind, which is ready to respond to you. This will give you peace, strength, and confidence. I have been telling it to you in the previous slide. Many things we go through in a day, good things, bad things, everything. So, still the wheels of your mind, think about the wisdom and intelligence lodged in your subconscious mind. You are deviated. Your mind and your subconscious mind, they are not deviated. They are still with the intelligence, they are still with the knowledge. They are there. So, it's just that that's why this word has come into picture. Presence of mind. If you are in this present moment, you will know your subconscious mind, you will know your mind. Try to be in this present moment, you will be with your subconscious mind and mind. In meditation, that's what we are doing. So, which is ready to respond to you, this will give you peace and confidence and strength. So it's he's just saying that, see, it's a daily hustle. You cannot stop fighting in life. You cannot stop your day sitting calm in the room or sitting calm at one place, right? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Whenever you want something beyond, whenever there is no help provided from other people, what you do is, okay, so I'll tell you this example. Yesterday I was just looking into that. Today I have a class and I got to see what was the previous session, and I had to make a PPT and do all of the stuff. Then first, before that, I need to read that chapter of the book, that what he was trying to say. And when I was looking into that, immediately I got a call from one of the PMC USA volunteer, Arun, my friend. He was like, what he said, hey, are you up for we were scheduling an spiritual interview. So he said that, we were just doing that conversation. We were planning that how to do, what to do, and all stuff. After that, somehow he cut the call. He ended up the call, and immediately, I don't know, he sent a message saying that, are you interested in this Gura Diksha, conquering the sleep? So I was like, immediately I opened the book and I could see this. Then I was like, oh yeah, it's like that. So it was related completely. That's how I understood that how do we conquer the sleep, and what do we do. And okay, if you're not so if you're in the stages of practicing meditation or in the beginner phase of meditation, sleep is important. Okay, make sure you sleep good. If you observe Patrick, he will do all his work. Whenever he finds time, he'll sleep. Wherever he is, he will rest his body. Once you understand how to connect your subconscious mind, or how to have a connection with your subconscious mind, whichever position, whatever it is, it's ready. First, enable the connection to your subconscious mind. So here author says is, if you enable your connection to your subconscious mind, it's easy. It always has the wisdom, it always has the intelligence to do or to give you whatever you want. So how do we enable that connection? Try practicing to be in the present moment. If you had to do that, you got to leave many things. Many things. Be like a fool, like Osha says. Okay, be like a fool. Don't worry about anything. Don't think about anything. That's it. For some time, later on, you will be the most intelligent person. So it's like that. Always try to enable connection, and present moment is all doing meditation. That's the only best practice that I know till date. And hold on. Okay. So sleep is essential. Sleep is essential for peace of mind and health of the body. Lack of sleep can cause irritation, depression, mental disorders, and you need 8 hours of sleep. Yes, you need 8 hours of sleep, but you're wasting 8 hours of time. Okay. So, see, if you really had to sleep 8 hours a day, you're wasting almost one fourth, not one fourth, I guess. Yeah, almost one fourth of your lifetime. So it's like, anyways, we're gonna sleep. I mean, soul is gonna rest for some time once it's done. Why do you really have to sleep? No. So it's just that give 4 hours. I can save only 4 hours of sleep because I don't sleep more than 4 hours. Every person that I've known in my life, they keep complaining that why are you not sleeping? When will you sleep? Why are you all the time up doing some or the other thing? Before that, I used to sleep 20 hours a day. Till 20-year-old, I was sleeping 20 hours a day. My dad used to be like, why am I paying fee to your college school? You don't go anywhere, sit at home, sleep all the day. You don't like to wake up in the morning, so you will skip, going to college. I used to do that. He used to ask every day, are you going today? Then he'll be like, no, daddy, maybe I'll go after first break, second break, then I'll skip whole day. And I used to do that. But once, when I started enjoying meditation, eventually I used to never get sleep. My mom used to meditate a lot. She used to start meditating from morning 4 o'clock. Whenever she wakes up in between, whenever she finds time, she used to meditate. She used to never sleep. I used to think how a person can live without sleep. Like she's working all the day, like, so she's working very hard, dealing with all of these people. Then how is she even doing that? But it's just there, your physical condition, your physical body, for it to rest, or for it to be without stress, anxiety, all of this, you got to sleep for 8 hours. It's a bad idea, but you got to sleep 8 hours a day. But if you want to sleep less, utilize your day more, do 3-4 hours of meditation a day. And now it feels like, oh, 3-4 hours of meditation. But once you start loving that 3-4 hours, it'll be like so less. So less. Yes, sleeping is very important. For a formality, make sure you sleep in a day and meditate as much as possible. Medical research scholars point out that insomnia precedes psychotic breakdowns. Yes, this is very true. I have been through this. I have been through this phase of life also. That's what, yeah. And most of this insomnia is bad when you don't have clarity in my mind. I mean, in mind. So it's like, just don't leave your life. I mean, if you lose the present moment, you're lost. If you don't leave this present moment, this will not happen. I was experimenting. I felt like that's okay. I will be through whatever it is, and I will learn. That's how I will learn. I cannot sit and get scared of what if this happens, that happens. I thought I can learn that. But yes, sleep is very important because your body needs sleep and your mind needs fresh. Because in a day, for whatever is happening, we only consciously clear. I mean, the whole day we carry lots of mess, so we consciously only clear 30 or 40% of mess, but the rest all 70% or 60% of mess will be cleared by your sleep. So when you think that, still, till this date also, whenever I usually don't sleep, but whenever I have a very anxious situation or something like anxiety, there is something happening or something that really is bothering me, All I do is just go to bed, have a lassi or chas, and I'll sleep. That's it. Like, I don't care which time, what time it is. I just sleep. That's it. Again, by the time I wake up, I see the things getting resolved. Sleep is a very beautiful thing, but you should know how to even work with it and play with it. But yeah, sleep, don't listen to my words. You got to sleep for 8 hours a day. So you're spiritually recharged during sleep. Yes, that's true. So people in PSSM, people in other spiritual communities know that, they know meditation. They know what meditation can do. How about people who don't know anything? How are they getting recharged? Sleep. That's how they get recharged. And adequate sleep is for joy and vitality in life. Every cell rejuvenates when you sleep, and every cell rejuvenates in your meditation. Both has equal power. Both. Your tired brain craves sleep so hungrily. Yes, that it will sacrifice anything to get it. Yes, many who have fallen asleep at the wheel of an automobile can testify to this. Yes, so this happens, right? I was just telling in the previous slide, whenever I have anxious things going on or anxiety going on, all I do is sleep, sleep, sleep. Like, I'm tired of thinking. I'm tired of thinking possibilities, looking into possibilities. What can happen? What will not happen? Where do I go? What do I do? How do I get it? Who is going to get it? All of this. So many who have fallen asleep at the wheel of an automobile can testify this, right? So it's just that you got to understand. Okay, for all of this, for you to understand, see, I mean, read your thoughts before meditation and after meditation. Read your thoughts before sleep and after sleep. Then you will know the difference, how it is changing, how you are rejuvenating, what is it generating within you, what is healing, what was there before sleep, what happened after sleep. Slowly you will know the difference, and slowly you will know what's happening. So many sleep deprived people have poor memories, lack of proper coordination. They become befuddled, confused, and disordered. This is very true. Yeah, these things happen. Okay, so I really don't like to talk about negativity much. So, yeah, these things happen, but not so important. I mean, things happen. In the first slides, author was telling that your subconscious mind is very powerful and it can do anything it wants or you want. Then automatically, whatever illness you have, it's going to heal automatically. So never consider these as a big thing. Okay, I see people being so cautious. I gotta take tablet at exactly 3 p.m. I gotta go to bed exactly at 9 p.m. I gotta wake up exactly at 6 a.m. in the morning. So it's like, if you keep on following the same routine, how can you even explore yourself? And they are the people, and they'll be like, you disturbed my sleep. You didn't sleep me at 9 p.m. That's why I woke up at next day 9 a.m. And you cannot be that particular to things. That's okay. That's okay. Poor memories, that's okay. That's also an experience. Lack of proper coordination, that's okay. Be careless sometimes. And if you be there, then automatically you will know what to be on the right side. So that's okay. I'm not discussing about these. So sleep brings counsel. Prior to sleep, claim that the infinite intelligence of your subconscious mind is guiding and directing you. Then watch for the lead, which comes perhaps in a awakening. Okay. This is a very beautiful way of saying. So sleep brings counsel. Okay, prior to sleep. So here it's just that I was telling you, right? You gotta establish a connection to your subconscious mind for it to give you all the solutions or intelligent thoughts that you really needed. How does this happen? First, with meditation, what happens is empty mind. Okay, empty mind and clean white paper. Okay, so that's how your mind will be. Then it's just a thought, a strong thought. No, I have my subconscious mind strong belief on your thought that yes, there is something within me that will always help me in the right direction. That's what it is. If you have heard in Catholic churches, or if you have been into the churches, you see people saying, God is with me, God is with me, God is with me. And that kind of strong belief you need to have within yourself, that yes, God is within me and my God is my subconscious mind, and that's how I become a God. So you got to be so sure about it. No doubts to no, you got to keep no doubts. So once you keep believing in your thought so straight, and that's how, I mean, what's the thought here for you to establish a connection? It's just that claim that the infinite intelligence of your subconscious mind is guiding and directing you. All my life, since 4 years, I have been just telling this to myself, that my subconscious mind is guiding me and directing me. I am on the right direction. If at all I'm not in the right direction, I will get onto the right direction, and my subconscious mind will take me into that. Always believe in this. You have something, and that's taking you, guiding you, directing you. Then watch for the lead which comes. This is also important. Watch for the lead, perhaps on the awakening. Okay, so once you start believing, and most of the times we will have such kind of experiences, right? I was just thinking about it, somehow magically I got this. So this is how it works, but not sometimes, all the time keep doing. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. There's a place called Dragon Mountain here in California. So this place is like 260 acres of mountains, and it's just a Buddha temple with beautiful sculptures and beautiful architecture. And on the mountain top, I would love to live there completely. But the thing is, due to XYZ reasons, they have closed it due to COVID, maybe. So we don't have permission. Only for the volunteers, or only for the people that they know, they will give the gate code. So I was like, every time I used to go to the gate and see like, when would I go, and when would I go, and when would I go? I used to just go there and stand. I just want to go in so badly. I was like that. Somehow, first time it happened, second time it happened, third time, and I was like, this time I will go. And I was just standing there and talking to the far away Buddha, saying that, why do you don't like, why do you don't want me to come to you? Like, why are you stopping me here? I want to badly get in. I don't know, from out of nowhere, there was an old lady, a monk, coming from inside, and she was like, okay, get in, my child. And I was like, what? She was like, okay, I'll take you upstairs. She took me all over, she showed everything, and she was like, she gave me the gate code. And she was like, okay, you can come whenever you want. And I mean, yeah, it's not a holiday spot. If you really want to pray and meditate, you can go there. So she saw me meditating and she was like, okay, you can come here and do your things. That's okay. And they have a library. And what I used to do is take my work laptop, everything, food, water, everything, go to the library, do my work, do my meetings. Whenever I used to get time, go into the meditation hall, meditate. And that's how your subconscious mind really works. Push it hard to get whatever you want. So trust your subconscious completely. Yes, trust your subconscious mind completely. Most of the time, when I was going to the Dragon Mountain temple, my friends were like, "Are you mad or what? Why do you want to wait at the gate?" it's done, right? They have kept a huge board that it's closed, temporarily closed. They are not letting anybody to enter, and they had a valid reasons. And why do you want to do that? And I was like, they were like, you are just wasting time. Instead, we would have gone to some club or sports bar. We can do that, this. And they were shouting at me, and I was like, wait for it. You need time, right? Just give me some time. And meanwhile, she came. From then, my friends started asking me, we want to go to Dragon Mountain, then give me the gift. And I'm not giving it. It's not for playing. So it's like that. So it's just that the way you believe so strong, you'll get it. You will get it. There is no other go. And know that its tendency is always life war. Yes. It will take you in the direction of life. And that's what its tendency is. Occasionally, your subconscious answers you in a very vivid dream and a vision in the same way as the author of this book was warned. Okay, so this author, um, how did he gain all of this knowledge through his subconscious mind? Is from his subconscious mind. His subconscious mind told about his subconscious mind. And most of the Joseph Murphy's books are like that. So he had been channeled from his own abilities. So in this whole thing, all I can say is trust your subconscious mind completely. And it's your weapon. It's your weapon to live the life you want. Your future is in your mind now, based on your habitual thinking and beliefs. Your future is in your mind now, based on your habitual thinking and beliefs. Claim infinite intelligence leads and guides you, and that all good is yours and your future will be wonderful. Believe it and accept it. Expect the best, and invariably, the best will come to you. So, your future is in your mind now, okay? Based on your habitual thinking and beliefs. So, whatever we keep thinking all the day, whatever we believe, that's what we keep thinking. Or whatever we think, that's what we believe. It's vice versa. Both are related. So always claim that infinite intelligence. If you want to know that infinite intelligence, you should meditate and understand its powers. Like experiment, keep experimenting it. So claim infinite intelligence, and which can lead and guide you, that all good is yours and your future will be wonderful. See, out of nowhere, when I had job nothing, and I used to just think and said, my life will be beautiful, so good, like just the way I want. That's it. I was just thinking and looking at my future to be so good and beautiful. And right now, what I was living, what I am living, and now I keep thinking that okay, my future is still going to be beautiful, more and more and more. So it's just that what you believe so strong, and for all of this to happen, first is believing it, and second is accept it. Be open. If you had to be open, you shouldn't have confusions or constraints. No conditions, unconditional. Expect the best, and invariably the best will come to you. It will come to you. How much harder you push it, that harder it will come back to you. If you are writing a novel, play, or a book, or are working on an invention, speak to your subconscious mind at the night and claim boldly that its wisdom, intelligence, and power are guiding, directing, and revealing to you the ideal play, novel, book, or revealing the perfect solution, whatever it may be. Wonders will happen as you pray this way. So, yes, this is a very live example. Every author, this book author, or Louis Hay, or the J.C. Knight, um, the channeling Ramtha, Seth, most of the masters or the people who had written books on them, it was just their channeling. Channeling is not just always from the other people or other person coming and telling it to you. Channeling starts from your subconscious mind first. Other people can come and tell you only, not to you, to your subconscious mind, and that's how subconscious mind keeps telling it to you. You know how strong is your subconscious mind? I'm not talking about writing novel or all of that right now. For most of the exams, when I was in bachelor's or master's, I had to go to exam, and I was also doing my work, and I was doing my internships, so I couldn't find much time to cover all the subject to study and then go do the exam. And what I used to do was I used to just see important questions, and that's how I used to go to exam hall. What if I even used to have that, what if I something get a question that I have never read it, or I never knew. I used to just use my subconscious mind then. My mind knows everything. Missions are so simple. 5 minutes I used to close my eyes and start connecting the dots. Okay, 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 okay. And I used to write the answer, and eventually it used to be the right one. So it's like that. Just believe on your subconscious mind. But other people can think on you that why is this person being so mad? That's okay. They don't know the weapon within them. And oh my god, Veda. Yes, this is just about sleeping. So so this is about it. Thank you, everyone. So we'll see if you want to talk.
Thank you, Sohana. It was wonderful. We missed it and we got it back a few weeks. Masters, if you have any questions, please do. You can ask or you can put it in the chat, whichever way you feel comfortable. Yes, Vanuja ma'am. Yes.
Hi, Sohana. Happy New Year.
Hi, ma'am. Thank you. Same to you.
So your New Year started with a challenge,
Yeah.
fighting with COVID. But you look good. You look nice.
Thank you.
Okay. About the subconscious thing, you said. I know a lot of people say that you need 8 hours sleep or 7 or 8 hours sleep every day. Insomnia, all these problems, children. You get all these kind of um, sleeping issues and all that. So if you are conscious, like most of the meditators, and if you use that time in meditation, like as you mentioned, 2 to 3 hours, if you meditate in the night, then you don't need that much sleep, because how it works, like I mean, I know I got it a little bit, but I didn't get it. It wasn't really that clear to me.
Right. So I got your point. So
Yeah.
how meditation, 3-4 hours of meditation would compensate with the 8 hours of sleep. So I mean half of its sleep. So here the point is, when you're meditating, only meditation is not just all, if you're meditating for 3-4 hours, it's not just only observing your breath for 3-4 hours.
Mhm.
So breath is just lift to take you to the thoughtless state. So after the thoughtless state, it can be anything. You can sleep, you can go to other worlds, you can transcend, you can descend, ascend, whatever you want. So here what happens is, sleeping, definitely, I was again in the next slide, I was telling sleeping is really important, and 8 hours is really important. You can experiment it for some time, whenever you need it. If you really want something, or if you really want to manifest something, that times you can meditate how much ever you want, but not every day. So if you're doing that every day, what happens is your mind will be happy, your subconscious mind will be happy, but your physical body will be getting damaged.
Okay.
So physical body definitely needs 8 hours of sleep. It's mandatory, but how meditation would help is, again, the subconscious mind and its beliefs. So if you are not really worried about much things, or if you're not really living conditioned life or conditioning life, automatically we can see sleep and meditation are similar. And if we initially start practicing lots of meditation, in the sleep state also, you will be meditating.
Sleep state means so you lie down on the bed, or you just sit down and do it, or how it works like?
So for me, what happens is very rare I sit and meditate. So 90% all I do is while going to sleep, I'll start meditating. I'll start meditating. That's how I get into sleep. And sleeping is like, I mean, before this kind of process, I used to see completely myself unconscious. I used to not even know when did I sleep, what did I do, and what happened. I woke up in the morning, like like that. So after this process, what happened is, while I'm sleeping, I start with meditation. I keep on meditating. I can see the difference between this world, other world. I know. So it's like what happens in the sleep or meditation is there are two worlds. Okay, the first creation and second creation. So we are living in the second creation. The rest all is the first creation. So in the sleep state, what happens is there is a door from first to second and second to first. In the sleep state, we go and stand at the door and see what is happening here, what is happening here. So that's how it is. And actually, here we got to sleep for 8 hours for our body. But sometimes when we really need good refreshment or good clearing up, with our mind or starting new things, and that's when you can do it. Now and then, whenever you need it, you can do it. And you can experiment it. But 8 hours is like, yes, you need it for your body.
So when you are in a subconscious state, you don't need that much, you mean? So to go into that, you have to do the meditation.
Yeah.
For that reason. Okay.
Thank you.
So you feel more energetic even though you don't have 8 hours sleep when you are in that state.
Yes. Because meditation is like, we are not tiring our brain. Brain is not tired. Brain is relaxing happily.
Mm.
With no thoughts, nothing.
Yeah.
So automatically it is restoring energy. You can actually experiment this whenever you're full sleepy. You can experiment. If you're full sleepy, don't go to bed, don't sleep. Get onto the bed and start meditating for 5 to 10 minutes, deep meditation.
Mm.
After in the meditation, you feel sleepy, but the moment you wake up again from meditation, your sleep will be gone.
Yeah. So you better continue sleeping in that meditative state.
Yeah. Always start meditation. I mean, you can just observe your breath while you're sleeping or before you sleep.
Yeah, a few of my friends like Madhavi and all joined in the Gudakesha. I think that's how they trained them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sohana. It's Madhavi. It's lovely talking, Ma. So wise of you and with the lovely examples. It just gives me such a boost every time I listen to you.
Thank you.
All the things you say about how you achieved, and that's nice. One of your sessions is very good because you give it a lot of examples, and which makes it easy for us even to, imagine what we have, how to think, and how to act, and things like that. Yeah, it's lovely. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because I just want to have a comment on the sleep thing. As Vananja mentioned, I did join the Gudakesha. I did it. What I noticed, of course, it started in November, and I did for 41 days without lying, just sitting. I think what I got used to is sitting and sleeping. Just sitting, which was very, very difficult for a normal person who just have a habit of going to bed every day at 10 o'clock and waking up in the morning. Sitting and sleeping is the hardest part, which I struggled initially for a few weeks, but I got used to it. We used to, with my knowledge of Gudakesha, what it is, you have to sleep, but you have to be in that what you call that erukuto undalantam telugulo,
Yeah.
that the moment you have to be present moment. Yes, well, you have to sleep, you have to be in the present moment. You should be doing both ways. So what we used to do is we used to keep alarm like every half an hour in the team. One of us used to wake up and just, so we have to wake up right away. We can't go into deep sleep state. We have to be in that present moment and be sleeping. That's what they train you as you go. But after that, I still continued, just want to challenge myself. The team probably stopped after 41 days. I've still continued sitting and sleeping. So I continued till today, sitting and sleeping, just see where it takes. But what I noticed myself the last couple of weeks is I'm not sleeping continuously. Once after, as you mentioned, after 3-4 hours of these, we do meditate with Lavanya at night. We do meditate. After the meditation, of course, I go into sleep straight away. And I sleep for continuously for 3 or 4 hours, like 1:30 or 2. After that, I wake up. After deep sleep. I wake up, and after that I'm practicing now to just wake up and be awake and start meditating. Probably it may take into sleep. I meditate, it takes into sleep. Meditate, it takes into sleep. But I'm not noticing any physical, what you call that I'm really fatigued, or I'm not feeling any lethargic or anything. I'm just doing my normal duties. I'm just doing my job. I'm doing work at home. I'm doing everything as usual. But initially I panicked. Maybe I got insomnia or something. I'm not sleeping the hours I have to sleep. But what you mentioned probably made sense today to me. So yeah, that's my experience. So I think maybe I got the hang of what they mentioned about being in the present moment and sleeping.
Yes, that is so lovely experience, because yeah, it's the most beautiful one, because the same had happened to me, and I was thinking I had many disorders going on with me, behaving differently, but then later on it's the most beautiful thing. Yes, there is nothing going to happen, but yes, but I mean, for body, I mean, see, for Madhavi madam, for you now, you have been completely refined with your thoughts, refined with your beliefs. So you clearly know that nothing is going to happen to your body, and your body is always going to be healthy, because you are maintaining that with healthy thoughts, and consciously refining, rejuvenating. So for
Yeah.
other people, it's not like that. So for them, by default, 8 hours sleep is mandatory. But once they start inculcating, it's good. They will see.
Yeah.
Nothing will happen.
That's initially for 2-3 weeks I was a bit panicky. Oh my god, I'm not, which I got that way where I was sleeping continuously, sitting and sleeping. I've slept very well, even sitting and sleeping, like I slept like a baby, like I was sleeping on a bed. That I practiced that for a long time. I think probably that led me to this. I think now I tend to wake up, but I can see. Even though I put small music and start meditating after 2:30, and maybe it'll take me to sleep, I get up. But yeah, I'm not feeling any difference in my day-to-day activities, or not fatigued, or not feel any anything different to normal I was before. Yeah, that's good Akesha experience. I can say that if anybody's interested.
It's so good. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhavi ma'am. So we have few questions here, Sohana. So the first question is, thanks, Sohana. Great session as usual. How does the sleep concept from the book compare with Gudakesha, where the Gudakesha advises no sleep, but just to be in conscious meditative state?
So your subconscious mind never sleeps. For you to experience your subconscious mind, you gotta experience that. I mean, till how far we're gonna stay completely unconscious? And for a kid, if a kid wants something, and we keep telling them many stories. You cannot eat ice cream right now, it's already dark and it's already cold. You gotta eat somewhere in the sunny time, and we keep telling many reasons, and that's how we keep ignoring ourselves to be in this present moment. So if you are not being that, or if you are not if you have never experienced that, how would you get a connection with your subconscious mind? First we do that, and then we will get into the normal life. So Gudakesha is something like, it's a good thing. It's a good experience, because every person needs to go through all the experiences, beautiful experiences. That's how we gain lots of wisdom. So here, for us, we are living in this regular world, daily life, because the next day we wake up, we need to go do many things to get our food and everything. We need to work. There are many people, many monks in the Himalayas, mountains, sitting and meditating all the day. They will never sleep. They will never sleep. And even in fact, Gautam Buddha also never slept for like 5 to 6 years. Consistently, he was just being on sadhana. So for us, we can do 41-day session is like, yes. But see, if you want to experience this kind of thing, you got to dare to do these kind of experiences. Then only after that you will know. Once you have gained experience, once you have gained knowledge from that, you can get back into your life and sleep 8 hours a day. Before that, you got to do this. Before also we were sleeping 8 hours in a day. After that also we will sleep 8 hours in a day. But before 8 hours was unconscious. But this 8 hours will be completely conscious and everything under control with your subconscious mind. So that's how it is. Hope I answered.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, it is. Yeah. Thanks, Sohana. Whereas it's like, I think only the individual's body and mind tells to sleep and not by external.
Yeah. So see, a person, it's true, like human body needs sleep for 8 hours, because you can keep your mind fresh, nice and neat. But after 50 years or 60 years, why are we not eating meat? Why are we not harming ourselves? Why not to consume alcohol? Why not to consume etc chemicals into body? Protecting our body naturally, right? Your body should go through your natural phenomena, 8 hours a day to sleep. So that's how we got to follow that. It's a natural phenomena, but you should see the difference. I mean, before that, after that. Do it, sleep 8 hours, but not unconsciously, consciously. I mean, there is astral surgery still going on. That time we didn't know. After this, we will know. But sleep, like, never miss it. I mean, if you're above 50 or 60, make sure you sleep 8 hours a day. So good and so nice. Because, yes, that's very important.
Thank you, Sohana. So from Chandana, it's like one question though, if we meditate just before our sleep, we become more energetic, then how can we fall into sleep after meditation?
Yeah, that's what usually happens with me. So what you do is, when you meditate, don't sit and meditate. I mean, if you want to sleep, no, don't sit and meditate. Just sleep. I mean, lie down on the bed and observe your breath. Meditation is not just always sitting and making circuit with the body or observing your breath. Wherever you are, once you know how to protect your aura or how to protect your energy, wherever you are, keep observing your breath. The moment you realize you're lost into future or past or something else, when do you feel negative things? I mean, angry, aggression, jealous, differences, conditioning. This is all, it's only indication that you're not in the present moment. The moment you understand your thoughts are going bad or mad, then you're not in the present moment. Pull yourself back. How do you pull yourself back? Inhale, exhale, observe your breath, come back. And the moment everything seems to be again very nice, neat, and beautiful. So lie down and observe your breath. And most of the time, what you do is, do your alone time before bed. with that, I suggest, I mean, what I do is I'll open PMC or some or the other different authors or different peaceful talks that people share wisdom. I do that. So play that and listen to that and happily sleep or have beautiful music. I use incense sticks and I do a lot of stuff. And lie down, and if you actually try this, no, if you lie down and observe your breath, you'll go to sleep for sure. And okay, this is another technique. Maybe am I allowed to say or no? I don't know. But there are, two nostrils. So there is one nostril that can awaken, I mean, wake you up. That there is another nostril which can make you sleep. Okay, so there is one technique. This is all you can find in PMC, or you can find it in Dhyana Chakra events, many masters sharing that. If you want, I'll know about that more and I'll tell you in the next class. I mean, my mom used to do that. One nostril can wake you up, one nostril can make you sleep. She had this kind of problem, meditating so much, little insomnia. Then she started doing that. The moment she wants, she used to go into sleep. The moment she wants, she used to wake up from the sleep. So that's easy thing. I mean, that's a conscious. I mean, one nadi is Surya nadi, the other nadi is Chandra nadi. So one is day dominant, one is night dominant. So I'm not sure which nostril is what. So I can do research on that and share it with you. So yes.
Thank you, Sohana. Yeah. Okay, she's asking, like Chandana is telling, please share the nostrils technique. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I do that.
And Swarasa said, like, thank you very much, Sohana, for a wonderful session. Yeah, thank you, sir. From MS, like, are we? He's asking, like, okay, are we close to this end of this book? Which book are we?
Okay, so yeah, almost 1, 2, 3. I think we're gonna need 4 or 5 sessions more, but the next chapter is going to be very interesting. Your subconscious mind and marital problems. Interesting, no? Very interesting.
Very interesting. Yes, it is.
So, yep.
Yeah, I think we have got so many questions today. Yeah. Everyone connected and they got so many questions. I think probably they got all the answers as well from you. Thank you, Sohana, so much. Yeah. We missed these sessions and you're beautiful.
I missed it. Yeah.
May I say?
Hi, sir.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes,
yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. I think it is the first time I'm seeing you in the new year, and Happy New Year to you and the rest of the team. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice to have you back. Yeah, what I was just saying there, the mind and the body that tells. I don't mean that 8 hours sleep is needed or 9 hours needed, because you said in your 20s you used to sleep 20 hours. So it is not that you wanting to sleep, but it is your mind is putting you there.
Yeah.
It's your body is putting you there. And similarly, when we do practice so much, like, as per the age, and then the society, or puja and meditation, this and that, somebody tells, oh no, you should not do this, you should do this and that, blah blah blah, and then you get tuned to certain things. However, if you're physically tired, and you may pop up for some more hours to stretch yourself to the maximum, because you may be pending something that your mind tells you to do. Hey, come on, do it. Then you go ahead. And there is a time it tells to the body that shut up everything and then just lie down, because some of the cells are dying and I have to regenerate them. and I am closing your eyelids, and that's it.
Yeah.
And without, it doesn't tell you that, hey, I am sleeping now. No, you eventually sleep.
Yeah.
And whether it comes to the Patriji or somebody, whoever, my father is also used to, just to have enough wherever he is, maybe a minute or two, just sleeps. And I hardly sleep 3 to 4 hours every night for last maybe more than 20 years. And because I'm my profession, and then I was like that, and then maybe it was tuned like, and I work tirelessly. But when it tells then I don't care anything else. It is not that I don't care, but my mind tells, come on, you had your time, finish. Now you are closing. That's it. That is what I'm just trying to say, that there is no procedure or no process, no book, nothing. It is controlling individual, that, hey, you have to sleep by 9:01 or maybe midnight and wake up within the next 2 minutes or 3 minutes or so. Yeah, good. So that's what I was just trying to say, that it is limited to the individual's body, and then how much the body needs to refresh. That mind controls, mind observes, and then it really just puts you back on track. That is why after you sleep, then when you wake up, you feel refreshing without your knowledge.
Yeah.
And you also wisely said that, during the sleep, rest of the things work. Your hands work, your eyes work, though it is closed.
Yeah.
Your mouth works, your nose works. All those things, it's still working. It's amazing, isn't it? And when it comes to the subconscious, I just realized my first time drive in Colorado, right from the airport. I know I am from the right hand side drive, and US is left hand side.
Oh yeah.
So it tells me that, hey, you are in US land, and then you better be careful.
Yeah.
And I was just driving. I was driving careful from the airport. It was winter, and damn, it snows so much, everywhere, and particularly in Colorado, Denver. So I went maybe to the large beautiful motel, and then it was good. Then I refreshed myself. Then I had to go to the office to greet people, and then say tomorrow's agenda. So guess what happened? I was just turning where in US right turn is okay, just to see and go.
Yeah, you didn't know.
But left side he got it. So my mind was left side is okay. It is just like that, it happened. And then somebody was honking, oh, come on. Then I realized, oh, I am in US, not in Australia. Yeah, so the subconscious mind is powerful, no doubt. And it controls you, it puts you, it protects you most of the time.
Right.
It is good. And when you are saying about Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
And I used to work for Tektronix there in Beaverton.
Oh.
It was so beautiful place, and I remember there is a beautiful lake there, and then it is good. Do you live there in Oregon?
I have never been to Oregon. I mean, it's a place that I would really like to explore it with my parents. So I was just waiting for them to be in whenever they are coming here, and it's like only for 15 days and they'll leave soon. So I never been there.
It's very wonderful, beautiful place there. And and your session is so nice and wonderful. It's very nice. Thank you very, very much, you and Lavanya and all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir.
All the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sohana, we got one more question here before we wind up. I might need a bit more clarity between regular sleep and the conscious meditative sleep. There seems to be a very thin line between. Maybe we can discuss later if you want to. That's what he's saying. Yeah.
And sorry, it's a huge story. Okay. So, meditative sleep and okay. The regular sleep. Okay, so regular sleep is just that you don't know what is happening. I mean, okay, if you don't mind, MS, I can do this in the next session. It's a huge long story, and the thing is, right after the session, I have one more session, so
Yeah.
I need to go because I just have 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
So I'll do
Sure,
that. And
Sohana. Yeah, we can take that later in the next
yeah,
class. We'll
yeah,
remind you.
sure, sure. Thank you everyone. And sorry, MS, that I will do that. Yeah, in the next session.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
thanks,
Sohana.
Lavanya. Thank you, everyone, and Happy New Year once again. See you in the next session.
See you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.